Right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Again, this is your girl Yvonne Michelle, and this is the second attempt at morning inspiration. For those of you who are just joining, please put your comments in the thread. Now, listen, guys, I wondered why I wasn't seeing many comments. I actually loaded this onto the wrong page, but in my mind's eye, there's a purpose and there's a reason for everything. So it's on my profile page today and not my business page. And I will put it on the business page a little bit later. But for some reason, I clicked the wrong page. And so I'm staying on this page for today because you see, there is purpose in everything. Sometimes we think we made a mistake, but it's the plan and the will of the Almighty. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to connect with your comments because I couldn't see your comments before. I'm going to connect with your comments on my phone. So I'm just going to put that on there now because the way that it's set up to connect with my business page and not my profile page. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now, and then I am going to take a deep breath and I'm going to deliver this word. Let me see if it's working. Am I connected? Am I connected? Am I connected? Yes, I am connected. I can see good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Instagram. We are back again. Okay, so, right, let me give you this. So, as I was saying, yesterday, yesterday for those, and I'm saying this because there are people who were not on the live yesterday and will not have any clue about what I was talking about. So yesterday we were talking about excuses, and I gave a definition of what an excuse is, and we unpicked and we uncovered that the definition of an excuse is a well planned lie. Right, it's a lie and it's well planned, and we take it on board and we run with it. Right. Okay, but I also was speaking about consistency. And when you are doing something, you've got to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, what happens is the lie comes in and it takes over. Yeah. So we are focusing on movement, guys. So this morning I started to talk about, let talk about the what I said. Let me give it to what I said, because yeah, I know what I said. Right. So this is what it said. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Okay. Okay. So I started to talk about, because those of you who are with me, thank you for saying welcome back. Thank you so much. So for those of you who are with me, I was saying the day you plant the fruit, the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. It takes time. But I started to talk about my experience of agriculture and what I do in my own garden. And I was saying that I had some potatoes, right? You can have a seed, or you can have the actual product, the produce, to replant. And so I had some potatoes. They were nice, and I forgot that they was in my cupboard. And I look in the cupboard, and it was there, and they started to grow. They started to sprout, and I liken that to these people who are on you people who are on this feed. And I'm saying some of us want to start businesses. Some of us want to improve our family. Some of us want to improve our health. Some of us want to write books. Some of us, we all aspire to do something, right? And in this, I said to myself, look at the potato. Look how it old. But from the old potato, what I recognized, it had sprouts. That's the experience. That's the all of the things, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, all of those things that you get as you become older. And then I started to ask you some questions. Are you that type of person who's saying you're too old? You're too old to change. You're too old to do things differently. You're too old to develop the plan that's been given to you from the creator. You've had a thought, an idea, and it's a magnificent idea. But you're like, I'm too old for that. No, we can't bother with that. We can't do this, can't do it, because you're using your age. Let me tell you something about your age. I took those old potatoes. with the sprouts, and I put them in some soil in the dirt. And I told you about the dirt. The dirt is significant of growth. When you put something in soil, it must come and grow. You have to give it time. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes you got to nurture it. Sometimes you get tired and you have to keep going back to the same thing over and over again. But sometimes what you have to do, I remember, is this. What you have to remember is this, that the world was created in 6 days, and on the seventh God rested. Now, also what the word says is that a day is like 1,000 years. So for all we know, the world could have taken 6,000 years for Meg. But did it stop the creation? No, it didn't. It continued, and it went day by day, precept by precept, line upon line. That's what happened when he spoke it. It came and he nurtured it. So when you are given the download, you start to speak it in the right place. Please speak it to the right people. Know who you can trust, know who you can give your vision to, know who you can confide in. It's going to help you to move yourself forward, to get to the vision, to give you the freedom that you want to have, right? So, okay. So the potato is in the soil, and what you do with the potato when it starts to sprout, right? Normal people get excited. So when I first saw the green leaves start to come, I'm getting excited. Oh, the potatoes are coming. The potatoes are coming. No, the potato is not ready. What I had to do is I had to go and get more soil and cover it. More soil and cover it, because it wasn't ready. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. So I'm saying to you guys this morning, you must take time. Take time with yourself. Take time and know that you have to nurture the seed. Now, this seed is your desire. This seed is your want. This seed is your gift. But the seed is bigger than that. The seed is bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. I want you to understand what the seed is. The seed is not just about your gift. The seed is not just about your desire. The seed is not just about your wants. The seed is you. You are the seed, and you must be planted. You must be planted. You see how all this calamity was happening online. You witnessed it, guys. You witnessed it firsthand. You saw the phone calls coming. Then shutting down on Instagram and all these things, chaos, calamity happening one after the movement, one after the other. Yesterday was the same thing. The internet carrying on with itself and shutting things down and locking me out. The day before that, doing the same thing, rebooting and redoing this and rejigging and all kind of stuff. These things happen to take you off course. These things happen to try to move your concentration, your focus. So what I'm saying is that things happen in life. It happens all the time, but you have to get to a place where you know that you are planted, and that what you have to do is to bring forth the fruit, so that when you bring forth the fruit that people can eat, when the people can eat, they are nourished, they grow, they thrive, and they do better. And if they do better, you do better. It's the exchange. It's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it is. And I'm here to speak to some of you oldies, the ones that think that you are old, the ones that think that you are incapable or incapable. Excuse my English. But those of you who think that your time is done, you're the older ones, I let the young people do what they're doing, that is absolute rubbish. You have something to give, you have something to contribute. As a matter of fact, your experience alone can change the course of somebody's life. Your experiences is your qualification. Hello. You have to deliver. So I'm in the garden and I'm planting these old potatoes. If you see how the thing pretty, if you see how it grow up pretty, And I'm there pouring. And if I don't water it, my daughter waters it. If she don't water it, I water it. Somebody has to water it. So what am I saying? What am I saying about you? You have to be planted one, but you also have to water your seed. That's your wants, your desires, all of those things. But more importantly, it's you. You have to water you. You have to invest in you. You have to give to you. What does that look like, Yvonne Michelle? That looks like go and find a course. Go and find a mentor. Go and find somebody that's going to help you. Get on a course. Learn, grow, develop, do, so you can have. I mean, every morning me I tell on something. Every morning. Let me just translate because I'm getting a little bit carried away with my old self. Let me just translate that. Every morning I'm here at 9 a.m. every weekday morning, and I am giving to you so that you can grow, so that you can develop. Because why? Because you who's watching me right now, you need to create your own wealth. You need to create your own business. You are not here by accident. You just didn't just tap here and think, oh yeah, let me just listen to Yvonne Michelle. No, everything that happens is planned. It has a purpose. Yeah, so that you can position yourself and be and live a life of freedom. This is what this is about. Your own freedom on your own terms, unapologetically, right? So I want to say good morning to all of you who are here this morning, who are listening under the sound of my voice. It has been given to your gifts have been given to you freely. And I am talking, and I don't know why the spirit is just saying is, you know, about the older ones, the older ones. You're not too old. You are not too old to do, to start, to be, to have. You're not too old. That is the story. That is the lie. That is the excuse that you are telling yourself. And you have to go back within yourself and ask yourself why. Why do you consider yourself not to be worthy enough? Why do you? Because when you're telling yourself you're too old, that's it. Let me translate that for you. When you say, oh, let me just translate that for you. You're telling yourself, your good self, the goodness of that is there of in you, that you are not worthy enough. You are not good enough, and you don't have enough. When actually you probably got more than the younger ones. The younger ones might have a little bit more energy, but you have understanding, you have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have power, you have experience that you have to go through life to learn. So you're not too old. You see how the old, I wish I had some old potato here. Because even, let me tell you something, even this, right? Even this, and I want to tell you this morning. You see sweet potato. I never see sweet potato grow. Never. Right? And as a matter of fact, I know that they spray things over, specifically sweet potatoes, so they don't sprout. There's only a few places you can go where you get sprouted sweet potato. Right? And I'm using these as analogies. The sweet potato is sprouting. So we take the sweet potato, because I'm a potato girl, right? And I took the sweet potato and I put it started to sprout. I put it in into a container and covered it. And we have been waiting for weeks. And we're saying, no, it's not going to grow because maybe it needs a warm environment. Maybe it needs to go in a greenhouse. Maybe we need to put it in something else. Maybe we need to do this. Maybe we need to do that. Right? And you know what happened? Let me tell you what happened to the potato. It has grown. Right? The potato has grown. What's happened on Instagram? I don't know. I don't know what's happened. No. I cannot see. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's happened. Oh, that's what's happened. Sorry, guys. So yeah. So the sweet potato has grown, and it's in a completely different environment. Now, some people say you have to put it in water first, and then it starts to get little bits and pieces. Then you plant it. No, me being me, we being we don't have no understanding of how these things work, of agriculture. We put it in the soil, and you know what? It's weeks, and actually, it's not weeks. It's probably about a month and a half. Now we're starting to see the growth. So I'm telling you this for a reason, because sometimes you guys are in the wrong environment, right? You're in the wrong environment. But I'm just telling you, even when you're in the wrong environment, you can still grow. If you water the seed, if you water the plant, you can still grow. You can still develop. Something can still come. Even when you don't have everything that you need, you can still grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? What I'm saying is, don't underestimate who you are. Don't give in. Don't give up. You've got to keep moving forward. You've got to keep looking at freedom, looking at what, and aspiring to achieve that. It doesn't matter how old, how young you are, because this applies to the seed, the small seed, and it applies to the actual produce that comes from the seed. So there's a process of growth here. And there are some nuggets for us all to take. So from the seed, from being the young, it can grow. You nurture, you water, you give it the nutrients that it needs. And on top of that, when it gets old and when you think it's ready to throw out, because those potatoes, I was ready to throw them away. And there's some of us, some people that are going to be listening to this. You might not be on here this morning, but you're going to be on here sometime today, because I believe that this is an on-time word, and it was given because it needed to be heard. So I know that there are people who have written themselves off because they feel too old. They feel that they're past it. They feel that they've got nothing left to give, nothing more to contribute. I've been here, I've done it, I've seen it. No, you haven't seen it all. You haven't seen it all. Because now is the time. Now is the time for you to take what you have and run with it. This is the time for you to build and create your own wealth. Take what you have, develop it until it becomes the thing that you need to move forward in your life, to give you that financial freedom that you are going to need. Can you not see what's going on in the world, people? And the potato is telling you it's not too late, because you see that potato, I was ready to throw them out, put them in the bin. But no, I put them in the soil. I put them in an environment that was conducive to them so that they were able to grow. So what is this? This is thank you, Holy Spirit. This is the rebirth. This is the rebirth. You today have the ability, and you are standing in front of the moment of your rebirth, and you have got to open up your eyes and see what the time is. Wake up, smell the coffee, and see what the time is. See what the time is. See what God is telling you this morning. This is the time of your breakthrough. This is the time of your rebirth. You are rebirthing. You are coming new. You are coming more restored. You are coming with more knowledge. You are coming with more wisdom. You are coming with more understanding. You are coming without the excuses. You are coming fired up. You are coming ready to do what you're supposed to do. What was predestined before the foundation of this earth, before you was even formed in your mother's womb. He had a plan for you, and the plan is now. You are not an old potato, but you are renewed, restored, rejuvenated, revived. That's who you are right now. So take the analogy of the old potato. This is Thursday's thought, guys. If you take the analogy of the potato, whether it comes from a seed or whether it comes from an old sprouting potato, what if you plant it, and if you're planted, what more will come from it? I'm telling you. On here, process to growth. Yes, don't underestimate who you are. I'm going to keep growing. That's right, Sheena. Come on now. Yes, now is the time for us to create and to grow our own wealth. Absolutely. Boom. Felicia says rebirth. Boom. Come without the excuses. Absolutely. 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 This is the time, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for always being. You can't stay regardless. Thank you for being here. I know you pop in every so often. Thank you for being here. Eddie Bless, thank you so much. You're saying plant only the seed you wish to see manifested. Right. Listen to me. You, and I want to say this to you, Eddie Bless, you are the seed. You are the seed. This morning, we're talking about seed time and harvest. And I recognize that there is a harvest coming. There is a harvest coming. But in order for you to have a harvest, you must be planted. Hey, that was deep. In order to have the harvest of yourself, you must be planted. Right? You are the seed. You are the seed. So where you position yourself today, you know what? Every day, let me tell you this. I'm just going to be honest with you. These messages are not planned. Sometimes I might get a little download just before I come and I make a little note. That's it. Last night I had no clue what I was going to say. And this is about being empty and being ready, coming empty for him to fill you up, right? Like I said, this thing here, I just saw the vision of the old potato, and I know that the word is for you people on here today, for all of us on here who are pushing ourselves to the back to say, "Oh, let the younger ones come forward." Listen to me and listen me good. Your experience is needed. The younger ones need our experience. They need to hear our stories. We need to speak the word. We need to be in position. We need to make sure that we are positioned and we are planted so that when I get excited in myself, so that when time comes that you can cultivate your harvest, and the younger ones will see. You lead by example. You lead by example, and you, me, we are the example. And if we are not in position, how are the younger ones going to come up and know what to do? We are the example. So all we have to do is be in position. Veronica's saying this is for me 50 plus. Let me tell you, you can be 50, you can be 60, you can be 70, you can be 30. It doesn't matter how old you are. You might see yourself as those potatoes. But remember what I said about those old potatoes that were left. What happened to them? They started to grow. Yes, someone's saying, I'm 24. Absolutely. And it's for you too. It's for you too. You could be 15. Because I'm sure there's young people listening on my Instagram page. Yes, I know. Because I see my one of my old students on my Instagram page, and he's always here, right? So when I'm speaking the word, I'm speaking the word into him. I'm investing into him. I can't answer him back because of the safeguards and all that kind of thing. But he's here. He's here. And he's hearing the words that I speak to inspire him to be better, to be greater, to do more than what any of his family has done. And he will, because I'm speaking it into his life. I'm speaking it into his existence. I'm speaking life over him right now. And I'm speaking life over you today. I'm speaking life by the power of the Almighty. I'm speaking life over you, that you will come forth and you will deliver, you will create, you will procreate, you will deliver that thing to set people free, to give yourself and others the freedom in which you deserve. That's what's happening this morning. This is Thursday's thought. This is Thursday's thought, that you're never too old to start. When you're too old to start is when you are in the grave. And there's none of you are in the grave today. None of you are in the grave. Felicia's saying, I'm positioned, I am planted for greatness, and she's ready to receive her harvest. Now that you are planted, yes, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you there on Instagram. I'm speaking to you this morning, young man. I'm speaking to you because there is greatness in you. You are going to do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think. You are going to do more than anybody has ever spoken. You know what? You're going to shut the mouths of all of those people that spoke and said that you will never achieve. Because I'm telling you today, I'm not going to call your name because you're a young person, but you know who I'm talking to on Instagram. I'm telling you today, you keep watching and you keep applying these principles, because you are going to soar like an eagle. You are going to be a lion in this world. You are going to go above all you could ask or even think. You are going to develop and be somebody. Your name is going to be known for the good. For the good. So I'm saying you stay right here, and I'm going to keep speaking life into you. I'm going to keep speaking life to those on Instagram. I'm going to keep speaking life to those on YouTube. I'm speaking life to you on Facebook. This is the time for you to live. You shall live and not die. You shall live and you shall bring forth great fruit. You shall do greater things. This is the time for you to do greater things. Veronica's saying, thank you for empowering me. Felicia's just like, fire. It's fire. Listen, I'm out of time. But I knew that this word had to come. Whether you are the seed or the produce, it's now time to be planted. If you're the produce and you got your sprouts are coming out, and you might feel a little old, you might feel a little disheveled, you might feel tired. Go rest yourself, get the energy, and come back with all guns blazing, all guns firing. Those sprouts that you have, those little aches, those little pains, those are your experiences for you to use, for you to use as your springboard to get you to the place that you need to get to. And the next thing I'm going to say to you is find yourself a mentor. Find yourself a mentor or coach, somebody that's able to help you to get to where you need to get to. Because this is all about manifestation. This is all about manifest. This is what we do. If you are, listen, I'm going to invite you to join the GEM, the Global Empowerment Movement. I'm going to invite you. I'm giving you an open invitation. This place was shut, and it's not opening until August. But you know what? I feel so fired up today. I feel really fired up today that I'm prepared to take 10 new candidates into GEM today. I'm willing to do that today. I'm kind of like pushing aside the plans, because at the end of the day, it's not my plan that is in control. It's the plan of the Almighty, and it is about bringing forth manifestation. And this is what we do in GEM. We are an empowerment movement, and we are based on manifestation and freedom. That is our thing. So if you want to manifest and you want financial freedom, you want to create your own financial freedom, and this is your own ideas. I'm not giving network marketing. I'm not doing any of that. These are your ideas. Then you join. You contact me. We can have a consultation and we can work it out. We've got some GEM members here. Listen, Sheena's saying, thank you for another session of empowerment, Yvonne. Listen, I'm out of here. I'm gone. But do remember today at 4 p.m, there's Let's Cook with Linda Wissart, the Inspired Diabetic. You'll see it right here on this channel. Let's Cook with Lyndon Wissart, and that's today. Also on Instagram, hello Instagram, 2 o'clock, we're going to be talking. I'll be back here talking about jealousy. Yeah, we're going to pick up from our After Dark show, and we're doing a little Instagram thing on this page right here. We're going to be talking about jealousy. So do join me at, what's the time? Do join me at 2 o'clock. Please join me at 2 o'clock. We'll have things for you today, and we're going to have a conversation about jealousy. But for now, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. But thank you most of all for getting out of your own way and becoming planted. Plant yourself today. Plant yourself today and be empowered and do what you need to do for you. All right? It's your girl Yvonne Michelle. I'm out of here. Ciao. Be safe, be good, and be loved. Ciao.